What is up, my marvelous magicians? As always, it's your main mage, Bacon Bits. Of course, I can't sleep, and I'm supposed to be at work again, but you know, figured we'll go ahead, jump back into some more Supermarket Simulator because, well, I did a little bit of grinding yesterday. Well, not much, but enough. And I got the expansion I was looking for. Let's get into it. Now, of course, even after getting the expansions, as you can see, I changed it to Bacon's Bodega rather than Porkly Picks. I got another restocker. I've had to rearrange everything. I don't know why I got the security camera still because I deactivated the shoplifters, but you know, whatever. So now this, in a sense, allows me to do anything that I need to. Now this in itself, I don't really know where to put this, but I feel like this is probably like the optimal spot because, well, one, when I'm on it, it can create a line that that can go far enough, which is kind of the point, is to make sure that I have enough time to build a line if necessary when I step away. But everything has a little bit more space to it. I love it. Let's let's get a day in, and with the also expanded storage, of course. One more expansion, I'll be able to actually use that little corner there. But the expansion that I'm actually working towards, of course, as always, is the actual store expansion. Because if I can increase my space, that'll allow me to hold more product, which is kind of the reason why I'm not making as much money now. So if I can utilize the loans properly, which I was surprisingly able to do, because half the time I go in there and I forget that I don't really have a plan. But make sure I change that. But yeah, so I went ahead and I did that. But if you notice, if you it gives you the option to pay it off early. I I have been doing that, but to be honest, I wouldn't recommend it because in in the long game, like the whole point is of course to build, well, obviously, like the whole market, but so for instance, like when you see that return payment, that extra amount right there, that 600, you will more than likely make twice as much of that over time. So essentially, the best thing to do is if you get a loan, just like make the payments. Don't worry about paying it off early unless you absolutely like have over enough. But at least that way, like the money that you have, you can build up. Excuse me, ma'am, watch your ankles. But you can build that money up without having to sacrifice so much. 'Cause I ain't gonna lie, like I absolutely hate, like I'll get the loan and then like I'll start to pay it off. I'll get down to about maybe around like like half or so or three quarters of it, and then decide to pay it off in full. When in all reality, I could just make the payments, keep making my money, and then I'm not sacrificing all that extra cash. Like, well, not all the extra cash, because really just paying it all back, but I'm losing more by paying in bulk than I am just making the payments. Again, like even with the $2,000 one, like every week your payment's gonna, or every day is like 400 something. But even still, that's not. I mean, that's not bad. So what I'll do is, for one, hop the fuck off of this. Get your boost on, buddy. We got a lot of people in here apparently. I did not know that. That was quick. I haven't even changed my discounts. Yeah, line's too long. I get it, bro. But I mean, in this store, it is a bodega, so As the owner, I can smoke, and it's gonna take me a minute to adjust, but fruits and vegetables, yeah, I get that. And of course, I completely forgot on whether or not I turned on the damn store light. Oops, I did not. Okay, let's fix that. Cause I'm like, what in the hell? I ain't gonna lie. At first, like, I actually relied on the like I kept the lights off and relied on the light itself, and I wouldn't turn the actual store lights on until uh like 6 o'clock at night. Just that way I didn't have to pay so much in electricity. But I'd rather you complain that the line is too long than my products are too expensive because again, everything is only at a 10-cent markup, and most things are on sale, so well discounted, which I guess is on sale, but whatever. All right, like you're finally moving. It is a whole lot. That's something like, cause I'm currently in the actual like I'm in the Discord for this because I love the game, and I do want to tell the developer like if we can make it to where like a cashier can control this, so that way like as owner we can do other things. Like that would be like a whole like a grand update. But like my store is getting like super dirty, and I absolutely hate it. I know if I step away, all I'm gonna see is everybody. Oh, the scale line is too long. It's like yeah, yes, because there's only one. And there's a lot of you. I mean, I average 70 to 80 customers a day. Well, currently, which that's definitely gonna change. So obviously, more product means more customers, mean more revenue. Hold up, I gotta fix this because this place ain't. It's nasty. Sorry, y'all gotta chill the fuck out for a second. I'll let you. So, and the scale line's too long. Let's see, but now you got a nice window to look out of while you bitch and complain. Ain't no funky trash. Just you gonna have sticky feet when you leave because y'all wouldn't give me enough time to do my job. And while this will be a short stream, I at least want to have some fun with it. See where we can get it. Because of course, like for me, I keep realizing that I really don't have to like over overstock. I just think it's good, like as a just in case. But as like, I mean, the whole point is like overstock is to make sure that like you can go a day or two without having to actually purchase any backup. Hold on, y'all. They run out of boost fast. Like, don't know how they run out of boost so fast. I mean, shit, even the restockers can fucking get more than that. Now that there's four of them, I don't know. I really don't have to worry about boosting them so much. Second. Did I? I did not. Okay. A lot of times, what I may do, especially like if I feel like it's gonna be a busy day, I'll create like a secondary order throughout the day and keep it on my tablet. And then before 9, or usually like about 8 o'clock, I'll go ahead and I'll order it. So at least that way I can have all that. However, that does tally into the end of the night where it's like, yo, you bought a lot of shit. And it's like, well, yeah. But again, I like to stay prepared. Well, even based on my current like product demand, like the only thing that I have to buy the most of are the things that don't fit a lot onto one shelf. Like the flour, the pasta, the sugar, shit like that. Because only so many fit on the shelf, or like the eggs and the cheese. Because one box takes up one shelf. So for those, I want to make sure that those stay as full as possible. Are they really? Everybody's done? Oh, I need to clean this shit up. It's bugging me. I don't even know what half the stuff is. That's nasty. Mm-mm. We are not about to have our store looking like that. Hold up. First off, you gotta be able to see. See, I really don't need much. Actually, well, depending on how they anything, I'll probably just need coffee and sugar. Be looking. That's not what I wanted. Thank you. Okay, so ooh, yeah, that means I really don't have to buy a lot. That is absolutely perfect. So up here, over. Also can affect. Um, yeah, it's still not bad though. Actually, yeah, for most of this, I mean, to be honest, uh, you like depending on how you play or you like me and have ADHD and shit. Uh, what I'll do is I'll wait for them to finish and then I'll make my order before I end the day. So that way, once I begin the day, all I have like I'll boost them all up, knock that out real quick. I'll then open the store. Yeah, I'll then open the store and pretty much see where we're at from there. Now that I have four restockers though, I had to fire my third cashier, like, and I hate that. But this like kind of allows me like to boost these two a bit because until I can get some more space, like to well separate some of this shit, I won't be able to get my third cashier back because there's really nowhere to put them. At least a place that can like that the line will start here and then extend back there. Fix those. Piss me off. And there's nowhere I could put them where I'll have that line without it interfering with either like getting in the way of product or well, pretty much just being a fucking headache. For this sucks. So let's keep this. You. What about you? Okay. Well, now that you're doing that, let me. Well, I'd say I quit fucking with you. I ain't going to. Oh, why is this still dirty over here? When? Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Did I over? Yeah. I'll clean the shit out them shits. Bet. I quit fucking with them. Bells are full. How about you? I won't lie. Like it is like it's kind of nice that like, because of me doing this, like a lot of times if something's not full, it'll trigger them to actually like full it, like fill it completely. Which, to be honest, I would much rather have. I don't really give a shit otherwise. Because if it should be off the bottom. Okay. Good. How we feeling? Well, trigger them. Good. That was more dirt. You knew a house. Those are all good. Good. How are you? Okay. Okay. You're okay, I think. Boom. And yes. Okay. Wait. What is the yogurt? Wanna abide by the rules, yogurt? Dangerous. Okay. Quit fucking with shit. Right. Nothing left to fuck with. You better not be done. I swear. There's four of y'all now. There's items like at least four to fill. Like you could do it. Don't be that guy. See, just y'all hurt my feelings, man. Fucking Chucky smile. I love this stuff. My workers are great. That once I can expand enough and get my third cashier, then I can work on getting a fourth one. But all things considering, I still have to well, obviously buy paint, have to buy floors. Just I really gotta spruce this place up a bit. You know, I'll get my ordering done. To be honest, like most of the stuff, like I said, like I just buy it just to have it full, and it's probably not even necessary. like stuff like that. I don't have to worry about. I do get these because of how quickly they can run out, and I'm not I'm not dealing with that. They're the of course materials stuff like this. I do actually want to stay stocked up on. Yeah, so I'll end up like I think most days I'll order almost up to like 100 to 150 items. It's all dependent on how, how stocked I want to keep it. Um, Basically, that's what came in. That's because of that damn loan. That makes sense. What? Everything is dropping on the market. I think I've had maybe like one actual thing go up. In fact, you know what? Gonna gonna keep these. Once they go down, we're just gonna mark them market price. The different average cost, market prices, profit. You're dropping that discount, but gotta make some money. Some actually. So that was still good. I like having. Oh, when I have too many. There we go. Boop. All right. So while they're doing that, they're obviously want to make sure that I have plenty of veggies. To be honest, these are not a direct necessity. You see, I have plenty of them. Office. This is definitely going to. I'll say a small order, but smaller than what I've had to order usually. Uh, gonna boop. I love the physics. Here, pretty sure I put that. Yep, there. Of course, I forgot just that. How y'all picking these up, you assholes? Come on, y'all. Playing too much. Almost there, y'all. We got this. Don't worry. Again, as usual, only round one. What? No. Why? Yeah. It was. Look, that will be about 78, 80 boxes. That would go most of my profit. Everything in the store is automatically filled. So now the only thing I need is everything placed in the back. Once we start our day, everybody comes in. They're gonna come in because there's so many discounts. Gonna be so many discounts. But we'll see. I think this is gonna work out though. Just I really have to find a way to get a cashier, a third cashier in here without blocking, like without blocking something major. Because, but because of this, I was fucking like. However, I won't. I really shouldn't complain because these make me a lot of money. But it's like I was not expecting to have to man this myself. But it's okay though, because again, if it comes to immersion and role play, like that, at least lets you interact with your customers a little bit more. Because they always got about fucking 2 to 4 different like fruits and vegetables. Yeah, I'm thinking if I can. No, gotta check. Add it here. So all bills are paid, but 5150 is what it'll take to increase my storage. But the store is gonna cost 16,500. I need more license. Because I mean, I don't think it's so much that it's a problem that space very limited. I have to find a way to fit more product in here. That's that's gonna be. I mean, granted, I probably like the way that I got it sorted is is an issue, especially because of how quickly these can run out. Only two fits on a shelf at a time. So then again, I mean, that is kind of like that wasn't even intentional. But now that I think about it, I'm like, that's a display that we actually have the well, damn near had the camera on, looking more at the fucking cookies and cakes than. Oh, that's so dumb. All right, y'all doing bullshit. What the hell? Like, I need to go put this up. What the fuck's wrong with y'all? Okay, you got space. Yeah, got space for that. license. Okay, this is gonna be very tricky. Hmm, If I one of those, put it here. I centralize this. That way, I can still get online and access for. Items come license. I also don't know if I would like to know prior to buying the license what would be required for storing it. Like if it'll fill on a shelf or if it will require refrigeration or what I'm saying, something like that, because that's kind of been a bit of a headache in deciding on like what license to get, because like that's how the fruits and vegetables, like I'm still honestly trying to catch up from that, because there was no indicator that I needed to buy like the I kind of figured the fruit racks, but then the scale and stuff like that, because I think without the scale, um, people will either ignore it or they won't even like yeah, they'll either ignore it, or when they do get it, I guess it's not charged the right amount. I don't know, but without that scale, to be honest, like I probably would have been screwed. We'll get you back. Just need them, but that's pretty much what the goal is now. And I want to make a list, figure out exactly what what to do on in terms of storage licenses and expansion. But I want y'all to be able to like see the changes that have been made since my last stream. But if anything, like I said, this one's gonna be a little short. Normally, I like to stream for a few hours if I can, but I can't this time. But maybe this weekend I'll be able to. But everything's gonna work out. But as it always, I appreciate everybody stopping by if you do, and stay tuned for more because I'm pretty sure that the changes I'm gonna make are gonna be as as big as I can possibly make them. Because I've noticed a lot of people don't really play this. I don't know why. I mean, everybody has their preferences, but this is such a great game. But again, I appreciate y'all. But until next time, all right, peace and love as usual. Stay safe, stay loved, and I'll see you next time.